The Election Commission announced the poll dates for the 2024 general elections on March 16. And from that moment onward, the Model Code of Conduct or MCC for political parties and candidates came into being. Recently, the Election Commission of India also censured Congress leader Supriya Shrinay and Bharatiya Janata Party's Dilip Ghosh over derogatory remarks against actor Kangana Ranaut and Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for violating the provisions of the MCC or the Model Code of Conduct. So what exactly is MCC or the Model Code of Conduct? This video is all about it. We will explain these rules in simple language so you can understand how they protect the idea of democracy. To start, Model Code of Conduct for political parties and candidates ensures fair and respectful elections. At the heart of the MCC is a simple idea: keeping peace and respect among different groups. Political parties and candidates must avoid doing anything that might create hate or tensions between communities based on religion, language, or caste. Any criticism should focus on policies and actions, preventing personal attacks or unproven claims. Religious places must remain free from election propaganda. Criticism of other political parties, when made, shall be confined to their policies and programs and their past records and work. Parties and candidates shall refrain from criticism of all aspects of private life not connected with public activities of the candidate. There shall be no appeal to caste or communal feelings to secure votes. Mosques, churches, temples, or other places of worship shall not be used as a forum for election propaganda. The rules also forbid electoral fraud or voter manipulation and emphasize respect for individuals' private lives and properties. Transparency and cooperation with local authorities are essential when organizing events. Parties must inform the police about planned events for safety and order. They must follow rules and get permission for facilities they need. Strict rules ensure fair voting on polling day also. Activities like distributing alcohol, overcrowding near polling booths, or displaying party symbols near voting sites are forbidden. The Model Code of Conduct also addresses the potential misuse of power by government in the charge. It ensures that government resources are not used for campaigning and restricts the announcement of new projects or appointments that could influence voters. At both central and state levels, the ruling party must avoid using its official position for campaigning purposes. This includes minister and government officials must not blend official visits with campaign activities or use government machinery and personnel for campaigning. Government transport such as aircraft, vehicle, machinery and personnel cannot be used to benefit the party in power. Public spaces and facilities like maidans and helipads for election events must be accessible to all parties and candidates under the same terms as the ruling party. Government accommodations such as rest houses and dak bungalows should not be monopolized by the ruling party or its candidates. They must be available fairly to others without being used for campaign offices or meeting. The use of public funds for advertising in media for electioneering, especially to showcase the ruling party's achievement, is prohibited. No new grants, payments, or financial promises can be made once elections are announced. Ministers and officials are barred from announcing new financial grants or promises, laying foundation stones, or starting new projects or schemes. They should also not promise infrastructure development like road, construction and water facilities, or make temporary appointments in government or public enterprises that influence voters' decisions. Ministers and other government officials are only allowed inside polling station or counting centers if they are candidates, voters or authorized agents. The Election Commission appoints observers to monitor elections closely. They address any irregularities reported by candidates and their agents, which helps maintain the transparency and integrity of the election process. So if you see people breaking these rules, you can report violations using C-Vigil app. Over 79,000 violations have been reported through this app since the announcement of general elections, and 99% of the cases have been addressed according to Election Commission. So this is all about Model Code of Conduct. Thank you for joining us and learning about the MCC. Understanding these rules helps us appreciate the efforts made to preserve the integrity of elections. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more informative content. This is Saurav Kumar. Thanks for watching.